What's up, baseball fans? This is Zach O'Connor-Roble here at the 2015 NYBC with MLB legend Dusty Baker. Thanks for joining us, Dusty.
Well, hey, nice to be here. I'll tell you, this is my first time in Long Island.
Yeah.
And, I had no clue there's this many trees and the beauty and, this baseball heaven here is really baseball heaven.
Absolutely. Well, what do you think about the competition of the event, the teams, the players?
Well, I think the competition is excellent. I mean, I've seen some of the tallest, biggest 12 and 13-year-olds I've ever seen, but at the same time,
right,
I see some of the most skilled, shorter in stature, players,
sure,
and the skilled players, and that's the beauty of baseball. It didn't really have to. You don't have to be a giant to play, or and some of the best players I've ever played with are guys that are shorter in stature and full of desire and full of fundamentally sound, type baseball players.
Right. What about over the last 10 years or so in youth baseball? How is the competition level? How has the intensity grown over that last 10 years?
Well, I think the fact that some of the guys aren't playing other sports and playing full round year-round baseball has probably added to the intensity. Plus, I think a lot of the parents are investing time and money into their sons and daughters' futures.
Absolutely.
I think that's added to the intensity, and also the fact that the baseball has gone throughout the world.
Sure.
Increase the intensity, and the fact that the scholarships are in such high demand, as well as the money in the major leagues has increased.
Sure. What about you personally? Do you stress anything to these kids in terms of fundamentals or advice when you coach them, when you're kind of around them?
Yeah, well, the main thing I do, I've had a camp in Sacramento for 32 years. I've seen, baseball really change,
right,
and it's changed a lot. And but what I stress to the kids is, to have fun, as well as increase intensity during the game.
Okay.
And to practice.
Sure.
That's the main thing I think that's happened, and to play.
Right.
Just just go play.
Right.
A lot of times things appear to have to be organized for the kids to play, but you go out and play, and to run. Like you see a kid running down the street now, you think he stole something. So you just try to say, hey man, just go out and run.
Right.
I have a 16-year-old son, that's playing ball, and he has high aspirations of being a major league player someday, and he committed to University of California. And
Congratulations.
he's been around all his life.
Right.
So
along those lines, do you say anything specific to kids that might have those big league aspirations, that might be on that next level, similar to the caliber of the players that are here?
Well, I tell them to just continue to dream, I think, as much as anything, because it was a dream for me.
Sure.
And, every kid dreams of being in the big leagues. My hero was Tommy Davis. He wore number 12 with the Dodgers. I ended up wearing number 12. It was a dream for me to play left field like he did, and to wear number 12 and to bat third in the lineup. And so if it was a dream come true for me, it can happen to other kids. You just got to put in the time and the effort and the desire. And the main thing is that nobody's gonna really give you anything. And so you're gonna have to go out. You're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to believe it, no matter what anybody else tells you. And belief will take you a long ways. And I think that's one of the most important things that you can have.
Right. Well, there you have it, folks. That's right from Dusty Baker. I'm Zach O'Connor-Roble with Youth1 at the 2015 NYBC at Baseball Heaven. Stay logged on to Youth1 for all things NYBC and youth sports.